Morena. It is Rāpare, Thursday, Taiti, 6:05 in the morning. Let's go for a hikoi around the neighbourhood, around the block. Been up since my alarm woke me up, basically around 5ish. Then I actually got up around 5:30, did my 50 push-ups. I did 5 proper ones before I kind of collapsed because it's like slippery, and then I just did little ones. What else? Oh, I was checking my email, which is naughty because I should have really do that first thing in the morning. But I saw an email from the What's Your Dream Tour, which is a Simon Squibb event. He was coming to New Zealand and it was a cancellation, basically saying that due to unforeseen circumstances they've had to cancel the event. This was in November 3rd. So yeah, there's going to be a refund, and I was like, oh man, I was a bit gutted, but then at the same time I was like, oh, it's kind of a relief because I forked out quite a substantial amount of money for that. And yeah, as a result, kind of in a financial pickle. So that's going to provide quite a substantial relief. We should say that my fiance will be happy. That's all I can say, that we have the money. But I'm a bit gutted because I was really looking forward to it. I guess the timing, it's just not the right time. And then, coincidentally, I don't know, I saw an email from Darren Hardy, and he was asking, hey, do you want to write a book? I was like, yes I do. Basically, with his business masterclass in October, he is in the last BMC business masterclass, he did a private session on how to write a book, how to write a best-selling book, and he's doing that again this BMC for free as part of his BMC. But it's quite expensive. I actually paid for it. I already paid for it, and it was a substantial amount of money for the year. And then I changed my mind. I said, actually, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. I can't really afford it. So they said, well, we'll just redirect the funds into a different program, which was a Jumpstart, which is the one that I ended up doing, basically the compound effect. And they were like, that pretty much pays for the whole thing or something. And then you just need to pay the difference. So, okay. So yeah, now I have a business. Well, very early stages of a business. Technically, I could do it because at the time, this was, I don't know, 100 days ago, I had no clue what I wanted to do. No clue at all. I was attracted to the program, so I signed up, and I was like, should I do this if I don't know what business I want to get into. And they were like, as long as you have an idea, and I didn't really, to be honest. But now I do. And I'm in the middle of doing it. But yeah, it's just finances. Like if I had the discretionary money, I would definitely do it in a heartbeat. But now that this money's coming back to me, I'm like, oh, is this a sign? On the same day, one cancels and one is presented, and I'm like, oh, can I afford it now that I have this? Because technically I was operating as if the money was gone anyway. Now it's back. It's like $6.95 a month US, so I kind of just double it to get the New Zealand value, whatever the conversion is. So that's, what's that, 700, 1400 a month. That's a lot. Basically, is that 4 months? Yeah, it'd be about 4 months. Would be the same cost of what this one event was going to be to meet Simon. That was the only reason I did it too, was because I wanted to go to the event, but I upgraded to the platinum tickets, which gave you front row seats, VIP access, and you had dinner with them in a restaurant, 12 other people or something, and you got a photo with them. So I knew that I would have some one-on-one time. That's pretty much what I was willing to pay for, really. Go all in. And now that's gone for now, so kind of on the fence. Do I reinvest that money into this new opportunity that's presented, or do the safe thing and keep it as a security blanket emergency fund? That's the safe thing, right? That's the stable thing to do. But when you're in the space of entrepreneurship, wanting a life of freedom, you need to take risks, calculated risks. I had a high degree of faith that meeting Simon was going to change my life for the better, so I was willing to take that risk. With this one, it's quite different. It's online. I've already got a lot going on. Study October. I'll still be halfway through my master's paper, and leading into Christmas, we want some stability. We want to have a break. All sorts of stuff going on in this business, which is really hard. And then, actually today, I have a coffee date with the CEO of a HR company. She's looking for a right-hand person, right-hand man, right-hand lady. It's like an assistant. And yeah, it was crack up how we kind of met online. I saw the ad, followed the instructions, had her email address, sent her an email, and just sent the wildest email. Didn't put an application in, sent it, link to my website. I was like, yo, check me out. Connected with her on LinkedIn, gave her my number, and she called me. She was so excited, and I was so excited. literally set up a coffee date the next day, today. So I'm like, man, maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the opportunity. Maybe this is the opportunity. Yeah, that I've been waiting for, because I've had 2 opportunities come through, and they didn't work out for whatever reason. They weren't meant to. This is number 3. Is that lucky number 3, or what do you reckon? What I like about this lady is that she doesn't do things the traditional way. She seems quite cool and not pretentious. And her personality is kind of like about, I mean, the company's called Radical HR, so she wants to reinvent the way that people are recruited. And I'm like, that sounds like me. Radical, you know, changing things for the better. So I'm all for it. I can't wait to meet her. And hopefully there's something there. It's like perfect opportunity. 10 to 15 hours, flexible work. You know, I kind of see it as being paid to shadow somebody. So, yeah, let's see what happens, eh? Incredible opportunity, I think. Most people might look at it and be like, ooh, why would you want to do that? I'm like, bro, look at the big picture. Big picture is, what in a bro? Big picture is about like growth and opportunity, learning. She also has a lot of things that she's doing that I'm also wanting to do. Speaking, she's a coach. She's a director, CEO as well. What else? Strategy. She's in strategy. So I'm like, just being in this lady's orbit, like in her immediate vicinity, gonna learn so much. And best thing is I'll get paid for it. So how bad is that? That's not bad at all. People might look at it and be like, oh, but you're the secretary, you're the admin. It's like, no, you small-minded person. I'm the right-hand person. I get to learn in the front row seats and get paid. Think about that. Anyway, I'm almost home, so wrap it up here. To Darren Daly, get ready for a busy day ahead. Got a fun. Yo, it's 2:58 a.m. PM, not a.m. Just waiting on a coaching session with the sis over in Australia. Today's been interesting. So I had a coffee with a man in Hamilton. It's something I've been doing regularly. We had a really good corridor, and I was meant to go meet up with this other lady who reached out, but she had to cancel last minute, so that's been pushed out to next week, unfortunately. And then I ended up catching up with Tonga from Nest. Actually, before that, I went upstairs to see if she was there, and she wasn't, so I ended up catching up with a bro who was there. I forgot his name, Seamus, I think, who's kind of like using her office as well. He's actually got his computer there. He's a cool dude. We're talking about gaming and his PC, because he's trying to figure out if he needs to get a new PC or not. I went downstairs, had the coffee, was sitting in my car reading my emails, and then I just saw that she was there. So I ended up going upstairs, had a little chat with her, came home, missed a call from Dan and called him back. He's heading out to Australia, so we're gonna catch up next week or something, I think he said. Got home, basically just had lunch, and been watching a couple of YouTube videos by Cody Sanchez. And yeah, just kind of relaxing, waiting for this call. So this is going to take me from 3 to 3 o'clock now. She should be joining any moment. This will take me from 3 to 4, 4:15. Then I need to shoot off, pick up my fiance, come back home, pack up, drive up to Auckland. So yeah, she's just joining. I'll talk to you later. Yo, it's 4:39. Just finished my coaching call. Just drove to pick up my fiance, just waiting in the car. Man, I'm so excited to like finish this workbook that my prospective client has done for me as a form of koha, because she's not working at the moment. She's a learning and development professional manager, so she built me a workbook, and it's cool as. I was like torn between crying and just smiling, and I was like, it's so cool. This is gonna make it so much better, to like raise the level of the quality. Because I asked her, I'm like, how much would this be worth to you if you didn't know what it was worth? And then, you know, she gave me a figure, and I said, how much would it be worth now that you've gone through it? She gave me another figure, and then she said, on that, like, we should, by doing this workbook and elevating the content, it's going to make it worth even more. Because she said, I feel like you as a person, like, you're up here, but basically the content is down here, because it's new and it's still, you know, experimental, and I'm still figuring out parts of it. It's a little bit still quite wonky at the moment, but once it's like refined, and as more people come through it, and I get paid people, she said, like, the next person, you should start charging them. So I think I'm gonna, yeah, I don't know, I'm torn. I'm like, why am I not charging now? Why am I waiting for like a magical number, like 5 or 10, or like, you know, just a random number before I start charging? I guess because I'm worried that when I start charging, it's going to take away some of that magic of it being free. And then the koha, because what I really like about the koha is that, bro, just the things that people have come up with as a koha is so good. Like, I don't want to remove the magic of that. That's probably the only thing I'm worried about. But I guess if I keep it relatively low, and I can still mention that, like, you know, if you believe this is worth more than you paid and you want a koha, then you can still do that. Like, this is the whole doing things differently, right? Because I want to decolonize coaching, because I believe coaching is colonized because it's a Western model, and, you know, it's what's the word? It's quite bloated. It's lots of people call themselves life coaches of any kind, and it's like, yeah, what I'm actually trying to do is a lot more than just coaching. It's like the transference of mātauranga, uplifting, you know, it's not cookie cutter coaching. It's a lot more. I want to improve people's whole essence. I want to teach them finance. I want to do so much more than what I'm doing right now. This is just the start. I have to start somewhere, so this is where I'm starting. Because my dream is to have a school, an academy, a real academy of heroes. A real academy of heroes, and instead of getting a, you know, like a degree, you get like a superhero, I don't know, something worth more than just a piece of paper, something that you can be proud of. I don't really know how that's going to work. That's a really loose concept in my head at the moment. But, you know, X-Men had the School of X, and I want to do something similar. A place where people of extraordinary talents can go, or people of ordinary talents can go and become extraordinary through, you know, teaching them things that they're not going to learn in the typical curriculum of, you know, English, math, science. Like, we should be teaching kids how to make money. We should be teaching kids how to run a business. We should be teaching kids about the importance of good relationships. All of these things we should be teaching them, but we're not, because the schooling system wants good slaves, and I want to teach people to become superheroes. To me, a superhero is not a slave. A superhero is somebody that stands up and challenges the status quo, somebody who conquers, you know, adversity. That's what a superhero is to me in the modern world. The rich people want us to be slaves. They've literally been found to say that they want a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers. I want a nation of thinkers. I want an army of thinkers. That's what I want to create. So whatever that looks like is basically the opposite of whatever's happening now. Instead of learning math and English, they should be learning business, finance, and how to look after yourself. How to navigate online, all of that stuff. They should be learning all of these things. How to make money, how to become independent, how to look after your whānau. That's what they should be learning, not the junk they're learning right now. So yeah. Pick up my fiance. I don't know where she is. She should be coming soon. Go home, pack, drive back to Auckland. And the weather is not very good. So yeah, I don't know if I'll do another video. I probably will, but I'm due to do like a Māori video, and I'm due to do a coaching video. So I might do something. I've been waiting to hear back from a young man. All right, she's coming, so I'll talk to you later. Cheers. Yo, it's really late. Just gonna do a quick sign out. See you tomorrow.